Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Kansas City Chiefs and the New York Jets.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Here's Harrison Mevis to get this one started. And away we go from East Rutherford. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
First down, Kansas City.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Going to the ground again on first. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Chiefs.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Yellow.
Now here he goes on the boot. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it's 2nd down coming up. Well, this late in the year, Brock, just about every team in the league, as we all know, is battling some injury woes, and these guys are no exception.
It's an unfortunate byproduct of any sport, but especially the trauma involved in this sport. You're going to lose guys over the course of a season, and the later in the season you're dealing with injuries, the more the depth of your roster is so tested. And now it's time for those lesser-known names to make their name.
And they're on him right away with that tackle. The stop comes at the 26-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. Can't ask for a better start offensively.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Yellow!
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds his back complete. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock, pounding it forward, setting an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in our defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Now a give on the counter. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
That counter could never get started. Good chance someone on that line telegraphed that play because the defense was all over it. Fortunate just to make it back to the line of scrimmage.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it. If they can keep moving that ball the way they did on the opening drive, he's going to be called upon, I gotta guess, Kate, for more than just field goals. Probably some extra points, too.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Ready!
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
37-yard line.
Let's go! Bronco 80! Steady!
They go play action on 1st down. Complete out to the right side. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ready up!
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go! 18 Cardinal! Ready.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Ready.
Dropping back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Ready.
They give on second to Hall. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
33-yard
Got it. Ready.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up third and
Come on.
4.
Come on. Set. 65. Go.
Trying to throw this from the gun. That's caught. This is Kirk. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Ooh, the cookie. That's caught. It's Brees Hall. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Blocking 18. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. He's got it. It's in close. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
4 yards.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down and goal to go.
On the double.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and
Let's
goal.
go now. Ready.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Jets finish up their opening drive. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-3 is our score. More for MetLife coming right up. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at third and very long. They'll throw third and long. Completed over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Tackled on the play by the rookie out of Ole Miss. Kansas City sends out its punt team. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Ready.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Airing it out to start this drive. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Hall running between the tackles. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60.
First down, and they go right back to it. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Tag. Viking 18. Ready?
Passing now on 2nd and 10. Complete out to the right. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
76.
They run out of the pistol with Hall. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That one's complete right side. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. Mevis able to knock it through. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes finds him on the crossing route. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think it's so easy for us up here in the booth or sitting on the couch watching at home wondering, why? How do those guys fall for that misdirection? But on the field, that play happens so fast, and the execution is so high for that offense to get a big-time run.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, and sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Another carry for him. And they only get a couple when they needed. Well, they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it 4th down. That run good for a gain of 2, and just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready?
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. That's complete. Here's Kirk. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Ready.
Pass play now.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Ball right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches.
70.
They're going to try and throw it here. Finds his man over the middle. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down. Markers reset. Ball at the 37.
60.
To throw here on 1st down. Finds the in route complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. Now, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got to slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Ready.
They'll try to run for it with Hall. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 70.
Throwing from the gun. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets will add to their lead at the end of the half. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Levis now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets double their lead to 14. Levis ready to send this one away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for 1st down. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Harrison
Butker on now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Back to 60. Back to 60. Bronco 80. Ready.
They start the half with a give to Hall. Give him 5 on that carry. Bringing up 2nd and 5.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Okay, break.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Davis off the pistol handoff. Ooh, this is close, but I think it's going to be 3rd down. Gain on the play up to the 38.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Ready. Deputy Lions. Ready.
3rd down, give to Hall. Breaks through and breaks away. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Let's go. 60.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Looking in the air here. Completed left side to Smith. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Go. Pat to 60, pat to 60.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits him on the in route. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Pat. 60 by 6.
From the red zone now. He's got Smith. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Cougar 19.
He's going to throw it again. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you continue. You've worked on it all week.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Jets grow the lead coming out of halftime. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They are just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Nevis now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jets stretch their lead to 21.
Chiefs 3. Harrison Nevis to kick
Nevis ready to send this one away. Starting from the 5. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31.
Yellow.
Plowing up the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
A gain of 16 yards.
Back-to-back carries here. He's going to bring this down to their 35. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. They're set up at the 35 now.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Yellow.
First down.
Play action, Mahomes. Brought in right side by Moore. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
Yellow.
Setting him on the dime. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Pistol now for Mahomes. He gets it to Rice. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. Setting up, 2nd and goal.
Yellow.
Running it after the penalty. And he won't challenge for the goal line. It's stuck made at the 4. 3 yards on the run. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Yellow.
Rice, the motion man right. There's another for it. And he's going to be stopped short. They bring him down as he gets to the 3. Only manages one on the play, so that sets up 4th and goal from the 3.
Well, the defense, they couldn't stop him for a loss, but they denied him the goal line at least. Now we get to see, right decision time, one of these critical decisions of whether or not they're going to go.
And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs start the second half with some needed points. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs get it back to a 14-point game.
Chiefs 10. Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. He dodged the tackle, and he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Let's go now. 60.
1st and 10, they're going to throw. He set up a screen here for Hall. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Jets, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43.
Give to Hall on the draw. Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for 2nd down.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice gain. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Here we go. Set. Pass it.
Throwing it on 2nd down. That one's caught along the left sideline. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
At the 38-yard line.
through 3 on this holiday weekend. The Jets have multiple scores here and on their way to closing this one out. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Let's go. 60. Ready,
Looks like they're going option keeper on 1st and 10. The pitch is the ball. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for loss of yardage. I think we both sensed it as the play was developing, Brock. It didn't look like either guy wanted the football, and you can see why with how well it played out defensively.
You know, there's 2 looks as a quarterback you hate to see on your teammate's face. When you throw your receiver into coverage and he gets smacked, and then when you pitch it out to the running back and he gets the negative yards on his stat sheet, yeah, that's one the quarterback's got to rectify.
What are you doing, bro? Great defensive effort to reject that one. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Ready up. Come on, come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here's Hall running his own read. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw here. He's got it at the 6. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
From the red zone on 1st. That one connects. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. You get a little something coming out of it, too.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Ready.
He's going to throw this one. And he hauls it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Revis now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jets stretch their lead to 21. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Returning it from the 4. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Jets get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st down, here comes Hall. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Let's go now.
Edwards on the shotgun handoff. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
On the ground, it's Edwards again. Again, his number is called, and the defense read it once more, shutting him down. That brings up fourth down. So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. Needs a good amount here, too, 51 yards away.
Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul, somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week, specifically because of that miss.
They'll run here on first down. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. New set of downs for him from the 46. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
6 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up second and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
They give it to him again. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Let's see what they draw up on third and 7. Back to throw Mahomes. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get it back to within 2 possessions. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10.
Hawk 70, let's go!
They're going play action. Buying some time right. He's going to keep it this time. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. And the Chiefs look like they have it.
Man, that run was looking so good for him, but you'll see QBs don't always tuck it away like running backs do. That was loose, ball away from his body, and in prime position to be knocked free. That's exactly what happens once that defender catches him downfield.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
Awareness. Awareness is so critical of where those defenders are down the field to find that open receiver. But it's just as important, Kate, in the pocket. Having awareness of what's going on around you, QB didn't. And the defense registers a sack.
And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal. It's a pickup of 26. And that gives them first and goal.
First and goal, Kansas City.
Back to the well again. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
That's got to be so frustrating for the when you're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
Seal. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown. The Chiefs now within 1 score in the 4th. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Mahomes leads his troops to the line, going for 2. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chiefs chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Chiefs 24. Harrison Butker to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Ready, ready.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll start the drive with Edwards. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. They get 28 out of that play. And it'll give the Jets a first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Come on, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
First down, and they go right back to him. He's held it just a couple of yards on that carry, and that brings up 2nd down. Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout.
2 yards on the pickup.
Lining up to take it on 2nd down.
18. Ready.
This will be a nice win for the Jets, who draw closer to it as they take a knee. So the win goes to the Jets. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning.